I'm Ginenthal. And I'm a recently retired teacher from the Ithaca City School District. I also own a nursery called Der Rosenmeister, and I'm a cancer survivor. When someone tells you you have cancer, all of a sudden you don't hear a thing. You get lightheaded, you feel pale, you feel dizzy. Knocked the wind right out of me. Well, that Monday I went off to work to school, and partway through the morning I thought I was going to be fine. I realized I really couldn't focus on teaching and being present with my students. So I told the principal I just got to go home. I can't deal. I told him what happened. And on the way home I just stopped off at the Cancer Resource Center. Just walked in, no appointment. Bob Ritter was coming down the stairs, introduced himself. He said, "How can I help you?" And I said, "I'm Lee Ginenthal. I was just diagnosed with prostate cancer."
Lee was diagnosed with prostate cancer many years ago, and he was one of those people who came in through our front door and said, "I was just diagnosed with prostate cancer." And my response was, "Well, let's just sit down and talk." So we did, and he became connected and got his questions answered, and he became part of this community. He's a very, very talented individual. He's been a teacher, an educator, and also he's the local rose expert.
He said, "Why don't you come in and sit down? Would you like a cup of coffee?" And we went into the library, closed the door, and he sat and he listened. And he asked questions, and he provided me with information. He connected me up with a group of folks. There's a prostate cancer support group here.
The Cancer Resource Center is the focal point of cancer support in and around Ithaca. That people come here every day and say something like, "I was just diagnosed with cancer and I don't know what to ask. And can you help?" So what we do is sit down and we listen, we talk, we share, we connect, and we build community.
I started attending the prostate cancer support group, which at that point was a monthly meeting, and it was men with prostate cancer and their partners, whether women or men. And we would oftentimes start the meeting with everyone together and then split up into two groups. The person with prostate cancer and the caregiver or the partner in another room. Talking with folks who had been through it was amazing. It was like all of a sudden somebody had walked this path ahead of me. They understood what was going on without my having to go into all kinds of explanations. They knew the questions to ask, they knew the things to say, they shared their parts of the journey. There were folks with who had various stages of prostate cancer. So there was that whole process of once you're diagnosed, dealing with that, then figuring out what treatment to do, whether to do radiation, whether to do chemo, whether to do cryotherapy, whether to do watchful waiting. And it was helpful just to sit and talk and lay it all out. And that was the beginning of it. And all of a sudden I felt like I was not alone in dealing with this.